welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my returning subscribers, and I hope that this video finds you well. So let's get into this today and see what we have for you, see where your energy is. So it's full moon at the moment. Now when I work with full moon, it's usually the day before the actual day of the full moon, and the day after is where the energy kind of picks up. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm starting to really feel the change that's come in the seasons now. It feels very autumnal today. Really noticing that in the air. So there may be changes in your energy, in the way you're feeling. Let's see what your runes are talking about today. We have Perth Row. Now this is really interesting. This is take 2 of this video because I did just start a video and then I had to stop it. And when I did, that was the first rune that came out before. So it'd be interesting if the next one is, if there's a Hagalaz in this, it's just meant to be. Okay, we have answers this time. But Hagalaz is one of the ones that it could come out, but it's definitely one to talk about. And Athala. Okay, so there's something here about taking a chance. And it's something concerning family or something, a long-term goal of yours. That you want to communicate. It's that you sort of admitting this to yourself and realizing what it is that you really want. So today I'm just going to use the runes and the tarot cards to bring this information forward for you. So your current situation then right now on this full moon, what do you need to know? So what is your current situation right now? We have the World and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about completion. Completion and something new coming in. Almost like this could be something being offered to you, or something that you know is an opportunity that you can take. And it's through sort of completion of something else that you are starting to realise this is available to you. This is what you want to do. There's this kind of excited feeling. Things are changing. Your environment seems to be changing. Your relationships might be changing. Your friendships even might be changing. There's something within you that is creating all of this. And it's this kind of, you took a chance here. You took a risk or a chance on something. And it's opened up a whole new world for you that's just bringing so much joy and inspiration. And you are kind of ready to complete a chapter and begin a new one. It's almost like you've got a fresh page that you're ready to write something down on, you know, that feels really good, really nice. So let's see, what is your challenge at this full moon right now? What is challenging you? Okay, there's too many cards that fell out there, so let's try that again. What do we have for a challenge? Okay, a challenge, and it's coming up as like a union. This is like a sacred marriage. This is two people coming together. So perhaps you are just entering into some kind of bond or connection here. So why is this challenge? Okay, there's something about competition. Now, this could be something to do with self-doubt. And it's actually, this is a situation right now that's going to be helping you with your self-worth, because you found something, I feel, that feels like it completes you. It feels like it brings you joy and inspiration. It feels good, and you're ready to make an offering here, or you're ready to receive an offering to do with this. And the challenge here is, you know, just being aware of what you bring, what you have, and creating balance within a connection. So it's like a reciprocated giving and receiving. That's what you would like. But there's this sense of feeling like there's some kind of competition here. And I almost feel like somebody digging their heels in, not wanting to enter into any competition or conflict, things like that. You're really watching for that. But what you've got to be careful of in a challenge like this is self-fulfilling prophecy, where we kind of, because we're thinking so hard about what we don't want to happen, we kind of creating that, or situations that are going to create that. And that isn't what you really want here. What you want is to sort of be able to work a way towards the light together. So whether this is an old relationship or this is a brand new relationship, it feels like there's a deepening of a connection that is bringing you a little bit of concern or worry. But this is coming from this self-fulfilling prophecy of like, what if it goes wrong? What if this happens? Or what if somebody takes this away from me? And that seems to be the most significant thing that's coming through right now, is about competition. So what do you need to focus on at this point right now? What do you need to focus on? Focusing on courage, you know, having the courage to move forward in the way that you want to move forward with this. Something feels very healing on a level with where you're at right now, with who you're with right now, with the relationship that you're in. It feels that there's something about vulnerability. So perhaps allowing yourself to be vulnerable in this actually shows a lot of strength. It shows a lot of courage. And it's actually going to strengthen this more. It's going to make this even better for you. So this full moon is about like releasing any bravado in a way. It's releasing anything that is creating a barrier in you, really fully showing how you feel. Yeah, because there's somebody wants to be romantic here. Somebody wants to bring love to this and stability as well. You know, but what I'm feeling from this is there's a need for flexibility. Somebody wants to be loving, somebody wants to be giving, somebody wants to be romantic. But I'm getting something about a fear of not having enough, or not being able to balance things enough, not being able to sort of balance work and play, that kind of thing. There's a need for flexibility here. And there's also this feeling of things wanting to be reciprocated. It's no, like, if I give you this, I would like this in return, but not in a way of sort of like, you know, expectation. It's more in a way of just flow. And that's, again, coming back to that self-fulfilling prophecy. If you let go of thinking the worst of like, oh, well, this isn't going to be reciprocated, or this isn't going to go well, or, you know, communication is going to be off, it's actually coming down to action. You know, forget the words so much. Think more about action. Actions do speak louder than the words, okay? People can fluff their words. People can come out with the wrong things or not really come across in the way that they want to come across, but actions really do speak it. And you can have fun with that, you know, and enjoy this time of romance. This is what this reading feels like it's about, is stop overthinking things. Don't worry so much. Just enjoy. Show in action what you want, how you feel. There is stability within this, even if there is a lack in financial stability, that kind of thing. It doesn't matter. This is more about on a soul level stability, okay? So from focus then, at this full moon, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of at this time? Let go of the defensiveness. Let go of a fear that things are going to be an argument. This is what you need to let go of right now, because it's like almost like this stepping back or this defensiveness is actually creating a bit of a block energetically. And in that block, this is where, again, the communication may be off, or not quite flowing very well, and actions need to be seen to break down the barrier in the communication. That's what I'm feeling from that. Because ultimately this whole scenario, it feels like a long-term thing. It feels like something very stable, very committed. And the Ten of Pentacles, it has this energy of it, of like leaving a legacy. You know, it's something that you work towards in the hope that it's going to leave a legacy. So for some, this could actually be about having a family, or families coming together, that kind of thing. It's lovely. Okay, so what is the future of this that we're talking about right now? Well, the future of it is coming up as the Lovers. So it feels like, if you were wondering or you were concerned, this feels like a soulmate connection. It feels like you are resonating on a soul level, not just a surface level, okay? Now, this energy, it feels very cozy, very warm, very loving, very passionate. But we always have a choice, don't we? We have a choice on whether we surrender to that or whether we hold back from that. So again, having that courage to move forward in the way that you want to move. Have the courage to love. And we have the Page of Wands as well. So enthusiasm, show enthusiasm here. The more enthusiastic you are, the more passionate you are, the more drive this is going to have, and it's just going to fill you up with a little bit more oomph, because I'm feeling a sense of a little bit of suppression going on here, and it's because of that defensive energy, because you're holding back for fear of being hurt maybe, or fear of things not going right. You're holding back emotion, and this is more about an emotionally fulfilling environment. So open up. Okay, let's see what advice we have for you. Okay, so Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like, you know, you can't go wrong here. Don't keep in your head all the time. Be free to talk how you want to talk. Speak up. Say how you feel. Let it out. There's no game playing here. It doesn't feel like a game, yet somebody feels like it should be a game, or there's some kind of holding back in case there's a game going on. But it doesn't feel like there is within this energy. Birds may be a significant thing for you. So it's like an omen almost. When you're thinking about this connection, or when you're thinking about things, you may see a specific bird, or keep seeing the same bird or type of bird that's significant to you. So when you see that, this is your confirmation that everything's okay, everything's going to be good. Okay, so what advice do we have? Any more advice? Yeah, be confident. Be confident, because you show up as, you know, what you are to this person. You are very attractive. They like everything about you, a lot about you, especially on a physical level, but not just on a physical level. This is on a soul level, but it contains all of the components that feels good, you know. So if you were thinking about yourself as not being enough or not looking enough or whatever, that's not the case. This person is not looking anywhere else but at you. Okay, so how about your environment? What's going on in your environment right now? Got the Six of Wands here. Okay. Now, there's a lot of sixes that came out there. So I had the Six of Cups as well. So Six of Wands and Six of Cups, I think I'm going to talk about them. So this is kind of like in your environment right now, you're feeling good. You're having pride in your appearance, not just yourself, but where you live and how you're living. You're taking pride in that, you know, how it appears really reflects who you are, is what I'm getting from this. And there's a lot of sentimental stuff about it. It feels like there's a lot of sentiment there. I do feel that you can sometimes drop into reminiscing about the past. Let's have a look. What else do we have for you? What are your hopes and fears at this time? Oh, hoping, love, support, encouragement, emotional fulfillment. This is what you want, and this is what is actually already here. It's already available to you. You know, you've just got to take a chance on opening up and being vulnerable in this. Lowering those defences is what I'm feeling from that. Communicating clearly that this is something that you are committed to. There's something about gossip though on here, almost like of what people will think or what people will say. Well, if you're happy and if you're content with how things are, it doesn't matter, does it? I'm really feeling or picking up on something about how you feel about yourself. And that is creating a block within this connection, is what I'm feeling. So why do you feel that? King of Swords. I feel like maybe how people have spoken about you in the past, or how people have communicated to you about you in the past, has had an effect on how you see yourself and how you feel about yourself. But it almost comes from a place of maybe feeling like you've been misunderstood. You've tried to be clear, you've tried to be honest and truthful, but in some cases it's actually been taken as criticism, or it's been taken in a defensive way, and actually made you feel like you can't say anything without being wrong or not being right, or just, you know, it's really affected how you feel about yourself. Yeah, not feeling nurtured, not feeling sort of supported in a sense. Let me see. I'm picking up on an energy of like a very critical feminine around you that's been in your life. And this could be whether you're male or female, you know, but it's just a person that's been in your life that maybe this has come from, you know, where it's kind of like feeling that you've been criticised by this person, or anything you say or do could never be right, that kind of thing. And I feel like that's stuck with you and could have an effect on where you're feeling right now about yourself. So that could be a mother figure, a sister, a partner, anything like that. Let's see what else we have for you as an outcome. Six of Pentacles. We've got a 666 coming out here. So Six of Pentacles, this is about giving and receiving in balance. This is like Gebo energy, which is like the cross rune. It's a balance between masculine and feminine. It's a balance in giving and receiving. It just feels wholesome. It feels good. It feels something that you can really feel balanced in, you know, feel like you're not sort of on your own in it. Let me see what else we've got for you. The Nine of Pentacles. Now this has come out in reverse a couple of times now. Now again, there's something within you about a bit of a lack, a feeling of lack, but this is how you feel about you. It's not how anybody else feels about you. It's not how this person feels about you. It's how you feel. So what do we have? Why are you feeling that? Okay. This could be because of something that you've walked away from in the past, or had to leave behind, or had to walk away from. It's left you feeling a little bit low, a little bit down. Something that you thought was going to be this Ten of Pentacles, that you thought was going to be this long-term thing, you've had to leave it behind. And I feel like maybe that's still somewhere within you. But Spirit's saying just give it time, be patient with yourself, you know that this is healthy for you, this feels good for you. And in time, what you've had to leave behind, where you've come from here, it is going to get easier. It's going to get a lot easier. And the more you surrender to this, the more you have courage and show that vulnerability. Speak up about how you feel, you know, take a chance on being open here. Giving and receiving becomes a balance then. And it's all got a purpose. Exactly where you are right now, it has a purpose. Like I said before, Hagalaz came out before when I tried to record this earlier. That energy is showing change. You know, things are changing, but for a good reason. You know, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. I'm going to leave this reading here for you right now. If any of that resonates with you and this sounds like your story, then please do get in touch for a personalised reading, or I can answer 1 or 2 questions for you. And I will speak to you all again very soon. Blessed be.